Welcome to History's Darkest Questions. Today's video is The Devil's Footprints, the Unsolvable Mystery of 1855, England's Darkest Night. On the night of February 8, 1855, residents of Devon, England, awoke to find something that defied all logic and explanation. Strewn across the snow-covered ground were strange, mysterious footprints, hoof-like impressions that spanned over 100 miles. These marks appeared to pass over rooftops, through walls, and even across the mighty River Exe, frozen in the chill of that winter. The footprints, believed by many to be those of the devil himself, created sheer panic and endless speculation that would baffle investigators for centuries. Witnesses described the footprints as cloven, sharply resembling those of a donkey or mule, but the spacing and uniformity of the steps suggested instead an agile biped. More astonishing was the path these footprints etched. They traversed the sharp inclines of roofs, penetrated through solid barriers like garden walls, and led into impossibly confined spaces. By all rational accounts, no known creature, human or otherwise, could have traversed such a surreal route, leaving the locals convinced they were dealing with something supernatural. The widespread hysteria brought in clergymen who declared the footprints a clear sign of demonic presence. Reports flooded in from villages across Exeter, Topsham, and Dawlish. Terrified residents barricaded themselves indoors, clutching crucifixes and holy water. One report even claimed that a team of hounds, unleashed to track the prints, whined and cowered in fear, refusing to follow the trail. The palpable fear was further magnified by a near-religious dread that permeated Victorian-era society, already teetering under the weight of industrialization's stresses and uncertainties. Local authorities embarked on an investigation, but found themselves perplexed. The prints were uniformly 4 inches long, with an 8 to 16-inch stride, making it theoretically implausible for any known animal to be responsible. Some suggested that pranksters could have created the prints using stilts carved to mimic hooves, but this theory quickly fell apart given the geographical breadth and bizarre terrain covered. The idea of a wandering kangaroo, escaped from a private menagerie, was also floated but lacked credibility and evidence. Despite exhaustive efforts, the clergy, scientists, and local authorities met dead ends at every turn. Many theories emerged and were dismissed in quick succession. Was it a freakish weather event? Maybe a badger with a hoof-like deformity? None of these explanations could account for the sheer impossibility of the footprints' path. Additionally, no signs of physical disruption, a fallen roof tile, a broken branch, hinted at any presence. As nightfall descended, fear brewed afresh. Was this the prelude to a greater evil? Newspapers capitalized on the frenzy with ominous headlines that only amplified the public's unease. The narrative of the devil's footprints soon transcended local folklore and embedded itself into the annals of unsolved mysteries. Even today, scholars, paranormal enthusiasts, and investigators continue to revisit Devon's chilling enigma, often proposing increasingly elaborate, yet unresolved theories. The phenomenon occurred during a period rich with folklore, which only bolstered the supernatural interpretations. People acquainted with tales of Old Scratch, the Wild Hunt, and malevolent sprites found rich material in the footprints. Taverns buzzed with these stories, weaving a fabric of narrative that blurred the line between reality and the supernatural. Though modern times offer more advanced scientific inquiry, the case remains an impenetrable riddle. Forensic analysts have revisited the devil's footprints with fresh eyes, but still arrive at the same mystifying crossroads. Perhaps it is the very elusiveness of the truth that continues to captivate and unsettle. The footprints remain perhaps the most haunting testament to an event where the lines between the corporeal and the otherworldly became most terrifyingly blurred. In the end, the devil's footprints of 1855 remain an unsolvable enigma, a lingering reminder that some mysteries defy even the most intense scrutiny. The chilling question left behind is timeless. What entity could traverse such impossible distances and terrains? The footprints may have faded from the snow, but they are indelibly etched into the dark tapestry of England's mysterious and unsettling past.